Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 53 of Direwolf20's Let's Play OceanBlock series, where I've upgraded all my power pots to Mark IV. They've all got Insanium Essence in them, and I've gotten away from having many Draconium ones, because we're pretty good on Draconium at the moment. That said, while trying to craft... Ooh, yeah, Chaotic Undying module. That's what's up. While trying to craft these things... let's see, can I do you? Oh, yes, that's cool. I might do this so that I can do this. That sounds cool. I like the looks of that. What I might do... Oh, that feels even better. That feels even better. I don't even know if I want you. Can I upgrade you? Let's see, actually, let's do the... Except the Wyvern Energy modules, right? So, this we can craft, this we can craft, this we're going to cancel. Yeah, so I've just been getting ready to maybe take on the Chaos Dragon again, this time with a Chaotic Weapon, hoping that the Chaotic Weapon damage will be enough... Wow, 96.6 attack damage, that is just bananas. You know, I need another Wyvern Energy module is the problem. Yeah, I need 2 Wyvern Energy modules, so get me 1 more of these. So yeah, long story short, I would like to try the Chaos Dragon again, just to see, you know, how cool that goes, right? We've obviously got, you know, a lot of good stuff going on here, between the many Undying modules that we've got enabled, right? And I don't know, like, how it's going to handle the fact that there's a Chaotic and 2 Draconic. It seems okay. It seems to not be a problem. So that's cool. You know, I'm just saying. I would like to get another Draconic large shield capacitor module, and I might do that. Only because, and I'm going to tell you this. Yeah, can I make one of these? I can. Sweet. Making the chaotic tier of this is going to be very expensive. Let's look at how many chaos shards we have. Like 1 large chaos shard with just a few large fragments left. So we're very low on chaos shards. If I wanted to make the chaotic large shield capacity module, I need 5 chaotic shield capacity modules, each of which needs a chaotic core, and 2 large chaos fragments. So 2 plus 5 is 7. So effectively, if we math this out, we're around a little bit more than 4, or a little bit less than 5, but about 5 of, like, the big chaos fragments, right? Big chaos shards. Like, we need about 5 of these in order to make this. So I'm going to hold off on that one for a bit, right? But what I will equip is another batch of this, just to give me a little bit more shielding. And maybe, how about 4 more Draconic shield recovery dudes? Now, how bad would it be to upgrade these to... Yeah, see, this is also going to require, you know, about 1. So as much as I'd like it, so your shield capacity is 10, your recharge is 2.5 points per second. 4 seconds at 8192 OP. This is 5 points per second, where this is 2.5. So it's twice as fast, right? But then, like, let's not also forget, I've got a lot of slots available here that I haven't used yet, right? Like, I've got a lot of slots available here. I think, in my opinion, you should fill up all these slots with Draconic tier upgrades before even touching Chaotic tier. With the exception of the Chaotic Shield module, because you only have 1 of them, and maybe the Chaotic Undying module, because I already made 1 of those, and I don't want to say that I'm wrong. But also, yes, because you can only have 2 of these, right? So you can't have more than 2 Draconic Undyings. Now, what I'd be interested to see is, can I sneak another lower level Undying in there, right? Yeah? Because I would imagine I can do a Wyvern Undying module, because that has a max installable of 1. So if this thing works the way I think it might, we could be in business here. Okay? And maybe I'll put these guys all along the bottom. That could be fun. So in theory, I should be able to put this in here, right? Install limit reached. Boo, you can't. Oh, I was really hoping. I think what it does is it probably checks for any Undying module. So you can't, yeah. So it doesn't check for 1 Wyvern Undying. It checks for more than any Undying. So we wouldn't be able to put a third Draconic in here, because these guys obviously can't install 3. We can put probably no more Undying modules in here. We would have to upgrade these 2 to Chaotic. And at most, we could have 3 Undying modules at Chaotic tier. But the way I currently have it is probably the cheapest and most efficient way to have 3, you know, not be deads. So that's cool. Right? I think so. So yeah, this looks good, right? So I could probably have like more shielding if I wanted. I could have more shield recoveries, right? I could do 1, 2, 3 more large shields. Let's do maybe that. Yeah, it's craftable. If it's craftable, I'm crafting it. The only thing we really have to worry about resource-wise are the Chaos Shards. I think most other resources were in pretty good shape. And if we were low on anything, we have a solution. Right? So that's cool. Hey, look, they're done already. Sweet. Look at that. That's a lot of shielding. Now, for you, how are we for this guy? So I wouldn't mind having, like, more damage modules, right? So, like, these probably were a waste to craft. I did them mostly for fun, just to see what they were like, but it's probably a big old waste. But I wouldn't mind, like, how about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 more damage modules? Could I do that? Projectile damage? We're missing some diamond, but that's about it. So what if we... Boop, 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 boop. Because these are making 64 diamond at a time, by the way, don't forget. You can also see I added uranium to my power pots here. Right? So that's a big thing. So, Draconic projectile damage module. 12 of them. Good to go now. There's probably a lot of potion crafting happening, so that'll take a moment, I imagine. Actually, no, not so much. Oh yeah, no, we do. Splash Potion of Strength is happening down there. Back in a minute. Dude, look at that. We got 12 more of these things. That is bananas. So then I can open this guy up. Who's at 96.6 damage? That is hilarious. And I'm like questioning, do we want more? Let's see. Inaccuracy is pretty high, so maybe we want to throw another accuracy module in here, right? Can I get 2 of these without too much fuss? I can. Maybe we just do that real quick. I don't even know if it... I think it'll fit, though, right? I think it'll fit. And what I'm thinking I could do is shuffle these things around. And now our accuracy is at 70%? Plus 70%, actually. Oh, that's inaccuracy. Never mind. Okay, so, yeah. It's a little inaccurate. I'm curious to see, like, what it looks like. If we're realistic about it. It's a little inaccurate, but I'm not going to call that terrible. Like, if I'm aiming at that red block there, I'm doing a pretty good cluster of shots, especially for trying to kill a wither, which is, like, you know, a big part of what I'm looking to do here with this thing. I'm going to call that accurate enough, right? That's pretty awesome. 158.4 attack damage. Does that include the power? I don't even know. Questions or... Now, I haven't really upgraded my sword all that much, but I feel like our sword's good enough, right? 51 attack damage. I wonder how ridiculous it can get. I don't even know. We're going to find out. But I want to go fight another Chaos Dragon. So, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to put this away because I obviously... Man, look at it. I mean, that's accurate enough, right? I would call that fine. I would call that fine. I wouldn't complain at all about that accuracy. Let's fly to the west. Right, so we're going to head due west, 10,000 blocks. I'm going to use my jetpack to fly even faster, because this jetpack has some pretty fast speeds. Now, in fairness, you can add speed upgrades to your Draconic armor to make your Draconic's flight speed faster, but meh. So I'll see you in about a minute once we reach negative 10,000 on the x-axis there. Man, look how fast we go. Look at this map of the end and all my death points. That is funny. Alright, we're getting close. We're around 9,500. What I decided I wanted to do... I'm gonna set a new... Chaos 2. I want to go home real quick. I decided before I take on him, I want to fill in this armor. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with shield recovery modules. Can we do that? Missing some ancient debris, but otherwise, yes. Otherwise, yes. Nice. That's not so bad. So my shield recovery is 35 points per second, and we're going to bump that up to 55 points per second. So that should be a pretty quick recovery time. Now remember, I have way more shield capacity than I did in the past. So if you're watching just how like the bar progressing from 0% to 100%, it's going to seem slower or about the same speed. But remember, I have way more shielding now than I did before. Like I think I had 800-ish before, and now I have like almost 2,000. So it's more than double. So keep that in mind as you're watching the damage bar move, because that it's going to be obvious. It's going to be easy for you to like be like, hey, that doesn't look any faster. It won't look faster, but it is because it's, you know, larger. All right, now that everything's settled and I've let World Gen finish, you know, let's get ready to take this bad boy on. Maybe a quick FTB backup start, just in case. You never know. All right, so there should be one right dead ahead. Ish, right around here. I'm taking it slow, but yes, there we go. There we go. Sweet. Now, it looks like when I get here, the whole structure generates, because if you look, ain't nothing here. We've awoken the cannon. That's cool. Yeah, look, it generates the whole thing. That's neat. I thought I did some things to like lower the volume. Dragon Growl? Yeah, you could probably be lower, couldn't you? Try not to kill all y'all's ears. So now here's the deal, right? Can I disrupt your... Yes, I can. Look at that. So having chaotic tier weaponry means you can... Oh, that angered him. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. So here's the strat that I'm going to recommend. He immediately goes like nutty bonkers and activates the gravity ability when you destroy one of these, right? So he really, that gravity ability is what disrupts your flight. It's the worst. I hate it. So here's the deal. Break all these things first, because if you break the bars and then destroy it, you have to like, you know, wait for him to get all grumpy pants, and that's not a good time. So by doing this... Interesting. Uh-oh. Nope, we made him grumpy pants again. Oh, he's summoning withers. How much damage does this do? Wow, I think it's pretty good. I can't quite tell, but it looks like a lot, right? Doesn't it look like a lot? It looks like 2 or 3 arrows to kill the wither. I'm not paying super close attention, but... Do we feel like that's 2 or 3 shots to kill the wither? Look how fast my green bar recharges, by the way, now. How do we feel about that, folks? I feel pretty good. I hate this gravity ability, being honest with y'all. Wonder if I can make that a little quieter. Yep, that works. Oh, alright, so we've got a Guardian with it, right? So Yeah, about 4 shots to kill him. I'm down with that. I call that a win. Okay, good. So he disrupted his ability. Yeah, so that's off now. So definitely what you want to do when you fight this guy is what I'm learning is, number one, the first time you fight him, make sure your Awakened Draconium gear is like maxed out, right? Like as many upgrades as you can possibly get into those things. Now, if you're not playing in a pack with Mystical Agriculture, that's probably going to be a lot of farming, but I'm sure there's, you know, almost every pack, by the time you get to Draconic Evolution, has a solution for, like... I mean, if you insist, Dragon, dude. There's a different noise when you hit the ones that are currently healing him. Is what I'm noticing here. Look how fast my shield's recharging. Or maybe I'm just crazy about that different noise bit. Alright, cool. We got one more of these orbs to shut down. Yeah, look how fast my shield's recharging. This is great. Yeah. Having like fully mega powered gear is 100% the way to go. And then in addition to that, the first time you kill him, your priority should be getting a chaotic weapon. You can make it whatever you want. Right? Make it... Whatever chaotic weapon you want to get is fine. Just make sure you get one. I recommend, obviously, the bow. But if you want to go sword... Oh, we just got invulnerable. So that's cool. I was looking at things. Oh, invulnerable again. I should probably pay more attention to what I'm doing. So which ones just popped, by the way? The 2 Draconic tier ones. So we've still got our Ender one, so that's good at least. We just need to, like, kind of circle strafe him a bit while he shoots those things at me. Alright, now he's harmable. And I feel like you can hit his fireballs and they explode and damage the other fireballs near him. Yeah, see, at this stage he's invulnerable no matter what. This stage I hate. Oh, good, he's spawning more withers and doing the gravity thing, so that's fun. That's fun. What I would like to see is him not be able to do this anymore after you destroy his orbs. Because I think that this phase is just not fun. Because it's literally just like, you know, we've suffering through this when he has the orbs up there still, the crystals all around him. Yeah, no problem. But this phase is a little not fun. I love being able to kill Enderman with a bow, though. Can we talk about how great that is? You know, I would like to see, once you're able to destroy those crystals up there, or at least some way to prevent him from going into this phase. Something to make this not a thing. Because it's a very long period of time that he's immune for, so, like, you really just have to kind of wait. And killing the withers at this stage isn't a big deal, right? So, like, the first batch of, like, 12 withers that spawn, yes, you have to kill them. This batch of withers you can ignore, because he will eventually get out of this phase, and these 2 withers will automatically die, watch. It'll probably happen pretty soon. See? There, it just happened, right? So now we have to break through his Draconic Shield. And I think it's a Chaotic Shield. I think he's got a Chaos level shield, because it's red. I noticed, if you look at my last video, when I had the Draconic Shield controller, I had like an orange shimmer around my character. I now have a red shimmer around my character. See? I showed you quickly. But you get the idea. No, not invulnerable again. Oh, I hate you. Yeah, I don't think that's doing much to him when he's invulnerable. Yes, that's what invulnerable means, dire wolf. It was worth a try. It's chaos damage. Maybe it, you know, would do something. I wonder if there's something I can do to this crystal down here? I doubt it, right? It's unlikely. I want to see if I can kill him entirely without dying, because that would be cool. I mean, granted, I died twice, but not really, because Undying upgrades, so... Yeah, and there's basically two types of invulnerable phase. Type 1 is when he summons the Withers. Right? And Type 2 is when he just shoots a bunch of fireballs at you like he just did. Okay. Oh no, laser time. Is laser like a guaranteed kill? I feel like it is. I feel like it is, because look how much ridiculous length that laser was. He burned through 3 shield up thingies, right? So I feel like laser's a guaranteed kill, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody tell me I'm wrong about that. There's got to be a way to avoid death by laser. I just need to figure out what it is. So boo for actually having a death. Boo for actually having a death. Let's come back in a minute. Alright, basically I decided to skip the part where like I whittle him down a little bit and he keeps activating his invulnerability shield to the point where I've gotten him down to pretty low health. So I think I can finish him off before another shield pops up, but we'll see. Got him. He was going in for another shield, I could tell. Every time he gets near the center, he does the shield thing. I'm just saying. Huzzah? Oh, experience! Woo! Not that I care at all about that. But I'll also take the heart. Sweet. And I assume a bunch of this stuff. I think he basically just drops what the Ender Dragon drops. His drops seem identical. Okay. And remember, the island doesn't seem to blow up in this version, so that's cool. I'm assuming, does the lightning keep happening until I break the Chaos Shard at the bottom? I don't know. Or is the lightning done now? No, it's not going. Huzzah! 10 crystals. Nice. Alright, cool. So at this stage of our questing pack, that's, you know, all you get. So let's pop home. Out of fuel. Alright, I'm slash homing. Yeah, I forgot that this thing requires ender pearls as fuel. There you go. And then what else did I want? I put my sash away by mistake. So yeah, let's get this, and let's get this. And definitely the funny face. So, that was cool, right? Yep. See the red shimmer that I was talking about? I noticed it was orange when I had Draconic. I don't know that I saw one when I was doing, the other shield, but maybe I just missed it. Either way. That's another Chaos fight. Way easier when you have chaotic weapons, because you don't have to try and get him to shoot the crystals, so it's a lot quicker to destroy that first phase of crystals once you killed one Chaos Dragon. That said, I still feel like the laser is completely unavoidable death. I have to figure out if there's a way to avoid dying to the laser, but even with 3 of these Undying modules, I still died to it. So I feel like he just shoots the laser until you die. I'm pretty sure that's what happens. I might be wrong. But we'll see. Anyway, let's do things, shall we? Are we having power problems? We might be having power problems. No, we shouldn't be having power problems. We're low. Don't be long. We're low-ish. Are you cool over here? Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Everybody's cool. Yeah, we're good. We're good. For a minute there, I thought it looked like we were having power problems. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. It's probable. It's probable. What don't I need stupid amounts of anymore? I'm going to keep the Draconium going. I'm going to leave all this stuff going, to be honest with you, because these are things that I know we're low on. Let's come back in a minute once I've decided what I'm going to do for the rest of this episode, because I'm not quite sure yet. The only other note on the laser is it might be possible that if you hide behind blocks, it won't hit you. I'm not sure. But maybe. That might be the way to avoid the laser death, is hiding behind blocks. which is hard because it kills your flight mode, but maybe if you had like an underground area you could hide for the laser shot, that might work. Dun, dun, dun. Chapter completed. I was looking through the chapters and just decided, like, let's see what other quests we have to do, right? Because things and stuff. And I noticed that chapter was almost done. Smeltery Controller as a quest reward. Shenanigans. That is bananas. Shenanigans, let me tell you. Oh, there we go. Sweet. Okay, cool. I know I could fit all the things. Yeah, so I'm kind of flipping through the quest to see, like, what's what. An empowered sluice might not be bad. I should be able to make this now, too. I really just need 4 blaze mesh, 2 netherite, and a lava bucket. What's the deal with this guy? Hate smelting your dust and ingots, wanting supersonic speeds? Well, I present you the empowered sluice. Forged from countless blazes, the empowered sluice can hold 25 buckets of lava, has a processing time of 0.2x, and is fluid efficient. That means you use 0.2x less fluid than you usually would. This is the only sluice that accepts blazing mesh. The blazing mesh outputs ingots instead of clusters. That is kind of cool. That is kind of cool. I might want to check that out just so we can complete the, chapter. So 4 blaze mesh, 2 netherite ingot, and a lava bucket. 4 blaze mesh, 2 netherite ingot. I always just make a bunch. And then while we're at it, just because... Oh, it's blazing mesh. Okay, cool. And then we need 4 blaze rod and 4 mana infused string. And then string, which shouldn't be a problem, because between episodes I stood here and dumped all my EXP into mana. See? So nice and full. Sweet. And then let's just upgrade this one. Does that sound cool? Sounds cool to me. Now, does he have to accept blaze? Is that the deal? That might be the deal. So let's see. If I'm talking about you, if you're doing blazing mesh, you need to use lava to do this, and then you get ingots instead of other stuffs. Okay. Like, that's cool by me, right? I'm cool with that. I'm just, curious as to how it works. So I'm thinking this is the one I'm going to want to upgrade, but then we're going to need to, like, amp up our lava production more than likely. But we're going to have to see what we see. Or what I can do is upgrade this one, because this is the lava E1. Let's do that. Let's do that. So I'm going to upgrade you. So you just need a netherite ingot in that thing to become... So yeah, this is the one I'm going to upgrade just to check it out. And basically my plan is to flip through quite a few of these dudes. Okay, now you are 4 blazing, a bucket, and 2 netherite ingot. That's a quick way of doing that. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? So I didn't have to craft that now because I realized that that's a thing. So 4 blaze rods and floor of that. Quicker than hand inserting them, right? Oh, and I get my lava bucket back. That's good. Quest completed, empowered sluice. What haven't I done in this chapter? Oh, bucket of milk. And that's it? Is that it? So I can get a bucket of milk. I can totally get a bucket of milk. I want to complete the chapter now. Cow. Not a cow. Cow? Cow. That was quick, wasn't it? I was like, this is going to take a while if I'm unlucky. I was lucky! So it comes at you when you place it, so like that, and then blazing mesh. That's cool. Now I'm assuming that needs RF, right? So we're gonna want to flux doohickey. Yep. Wow, a lot of it too. How much Wow, you store 70 million RF? That is a lot of RF. How much does this one store? Also 70 million. Okay, so just a lot. That's cool. That's neat. I like that. And you can do the same thing with the upgrades and all that good stuff. So, awesome. Awesome. You know, if I put sand in there, I'm just curious. That's pretty fast. Look how much faster that is compared to the other one. Neither of these have speed upgrades in them. So this is noticeably faster, I would say. Yeah, noticeably faster. The only problem, obviously, is requiring the lava. Not that that's a big problem at this stage. I'm sure we can come up with a clever way to make lots and lots of lava. But, just saying. So I'm not going to sit here and, like, craft every one of these. Because I don't need to finish those chapters, right? I mean, I was mostly looking to, like, the low-hanging fruit chapters. And I was like, oh, I've got 90% of this done. I might as well make a few more machines and get it done, right? So that's cool. What else we got here? I didn't do anything with immersive. Thermal I didn't really do much with. Mechanism I did a lot with. You know, I've made all of these, but just by virtue of auto-crafting. Did I do a heat? No, maybe not a heat generator. I'm not worried about it, though. Power we didn't do too much with. Though I might want to get a uraninite reactor going. Because here's the deal. We're going to need to worry about our power situation, right? Like, yes, we're doing good on uranium, right? But look at this guy. We are actually struggling with power. We're going to run out of power soon. So, with that in mind, I'm going to pop these guys out of here. Because I don't know that we need that. And how are we for diamond? We're pretty good. We're pretty good. Uranium we have to keep going, though. Because what I've been paying attention to is the following. Whoosh, jetpack equals super fast. I do like that I can have both on. So this is full. And this is getting very full. There is a net gain of fissile fuel going on right now. With the tier 4 that I have going on here. This guy's running fast enough, and we're processing enough uranium essence into uranium. I've got one tier 4 power pot, and I've got this thing chilling here doing this. And this is like, you know, not hurting. So between that and this, Insanium Farmland tier 4 power pot makes a stack of uranium essence every 15 seconds. That's 4 stacks a minute, y'all. That ain't bad. So that's keeping up. It's keeping our reactor running full time. However, with 4 power pods going, that reactor is not powerful enough. So one of the big things we're going to need to deal with is power generation. So I might make a power reactor. I might make a fusion reactor from Mechanism. So there's a lot of power upgrades I'm going to want to do. And then in addition to that, I think the other major thing we should look at doing is the Draconic... well, Draconic Reactor, yes, but not yet. I think priority 1 should be the Energy Core. And we should do, like, the big multi-block orb of stuff. Right? So that would be cool. That would be cool. So I think that's kind of the plan. So let's plan it like that, right? More energy storage, more energy production, okay? Once those two things are done, what I will say is then we have to get into the end game, right? Like, there's lots of little things here that I haven't messed with too much, but end game is where it's at. This is when we're going to get the quantum compressor, which is going to allow us to get crystal shard singularities and wyvern energy singularities and cast iron singularities. Basically, it's the quantum compressor with an ultimate catalyst and cast iron ingot. 1,500 items equals a... That's not that bad. That's not that bad. And this guy is made with what? That's not that bad. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. I keep saying that, and it's true. So, like, wyvern energy, that's also 1,500 items, right? This crystal shards from Better Endforge is also 1,500 items. I guess there's an essence for that, so that's good at least. So what we're going to absolutely have to do is, like, some of these will probably not be that hard to automate. Others, maybe yes. And then eventually, I'd like to get, you know, the ultimate crafting table, right? Which is this. And it looks like there's an auto-crafting equivalent, too, which is nice. And then we need the ultimate singularity, which I assume is all the singularities combined with one of these guys from Applied Energistics, and 32 million, and that'll get you the ultimate singularity. And then that ultimate singularity, I assume, is what goes into making these things. So there's like creative essence. We're going to need 4 ultimate singularities for those. There's creative vending upgrades, which will allow us to basically have infinite of items. That's going to need 4 ultimate singularities as well. This might be like the first thing we want to get, right? Unless I'm missing something. But I think this might be the first thing we want to get. Because this will allow me to basically make an unlimited number of whatever resource I want. And once we have that, the rest should be relatively easy, right? We'll figure it out, though. You know what I need to do? Wrap up the episode. So let's wrap up here. We'll come back next episode, and that's the order of operations. We're going to start with more power generation and more power storage, and then we'll get into the end game stuff. Cool? Double 20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time. For now, take it easy.